Hello, hello. Today we're talking about mortality. In my Ponder group, we're talking about mortality. It's a topic that we came up with, at the beginning of the year, and today's the day we talk about it. And so it's a very interesting thing to be talking about in this day and age and all the things that are going on in the world. So I wanted to ponder it with you a little bit. So if you are new to this channel, welcome, welcome. I hope that this pondering and this opening and exposing ourselves to new ideas and turning topics over is as helpful to you as it is and has been for me. And if you are returning, welcome back. Welcome back. To give me some feedback, I'm always open to hearing from you. So if you like a video, please hit the like button. That way I know that this is the kind of topic you enjoy hearing about the ponders. If you are really inspired by it or empowered by this topic, please subscribe to the channel. And that way you get notified right away when these videos come out and we can ponder in real time. So I've been doing something in the last, I don't know, a couple of weeks here in my yoga classes where, we always set the intention at the beginning of our class. What brings you to the mat today? Why are you here? What made you get your clothes on to come on out? And we set the intention of how our class is. But I've also started to add this idea at the end of my class as we roll over to fetal pose. I ask, what is the intention of how you want to show up in your activities and how you want to show up in your relationships for the rest of your day? So we leave our yoga classes having set an intention of how we want to be showing up in our life. And the idea here is that we are, right? We're dying. If we think about the natural progression of life, there is a birth, right? There's a growth, there is a decay, right? And then there is a rebirth. There's a birth, there's a growth, there's a decay, and then a rebirth. So we are in the process. What's it, Bob Dylan? Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan says, if you're not busy being born, you're busy dying. And so that's what's happening, right? Our lives are ticking by. And anyone who has kids, you can see how fast those changes happen. Or maybe not just having kids, but for me, like that's really how I got to see the time passing very quickly. And so how do you want to spend this sacred life of yours? How do you want to spend this one life of yours, right? And so today, as we start to come into this ponder, how do you want to show up today in your relationships and in your activities and in your own self-knowledge or self-awareness or self-reflection? How do you want to feel today? Do you want to feel pitiful? Do you want to feel angry? Do you want to feel resentful? Do you want to feel content? How do you want to feel? And so leaning into that idea, I love the idea in yoga also. It's like we all have, we're all born with a limited amount of breaths. We're all born with a limited amount of breaths. So the job here is to make each breath count because we don't know how many breaths we get. So to make each breath count. So that's my ponder today. How do you want to show up today? How do you want to show up this week? And how do you want to show up in your life as you are in this stage of being closer, unless you're a brand new infant watching this ponder, you are closer to the grave than the cradle. Okay, I know it's kind of a deep topic and triggering for some folks, but we're all in this stage together. It doesn't matter whether you're healthy or sick or divorced or married or at the beginning of your journey or at the end of your journey. We're all moving towards this decay. So making these moments count. Okay, making these moments count. That's my ponder. As always, may it be of deep benefit to you. I will see you soon. All right. Bye-bye.